Traders, what is up? It is Dane, Marcus Scalper. Well, little bit of rope-a-dope. I got you today, right? Check out the old I got you moves over here. We got one over here at 11:30, right? The old double top, you know. And I myself went short right here. Got greedy, was up 2x right here. Broke rules. Didn't put my max loss in for the day, or because I was only trading one contract. I was going to let it ride. Was actually negative here, and then just watch them get completely destroyed up to the double top. Good news is I broke even, averaged down on the double top, and I was out right here on the way down with a small gain today. But certainly rules are the most important, right? Number two, to build edge in the market, besides number one being controlling your risk, right, and having your rules in place, is always paying attention to the VIX, right? Let's go to the VIX real quick. You can see right here, when it starts to flatline like this, that's a really good time to start building your edge in the market and just take the trade, man, and manage that risk all the way up. You're getting volatility right here till 12, and also here you can see, if you're following these 10-minute candles, it's much easier to get a clear view of entry and exits using the 1 and the 3 minute. Certainly you're not going to want to be scalping using 10-minute candles, but you can see right here having the VIX up is important, because now let's look at the relevant times. You can see right here 11:40, and then also at 10:15. Let's go back to the SPX, right? And you'll see right here why these times matters, right? There's your 10:15. You get your move straight up, you get your double top fake out, and then a nice clean move down. So that's why, one of the hardest parts in the market is just breaking loose of that biased opinion that you're having and just trade the price action. Always expect the I gotcha, and check out some of the money that's being made right now on the 7,680s, which is the strike that I had earlier. I was up 2x, man. Didn't even put a stop loss in. Broke the rule. I was up right here, 2x on the position at $485. I think I bought it around 240 bucks right here. It went a little bit lower, and then also number three, waiting for these slides. If you haven't already entered, if you're up 2 and 3x, there's a possibility you're about to be the one being faked out, right? And that's when you wait for these slides in price. When you're watching price, it's just a little bit of a slight edge you can have to see the entries. You can see right here where it bottomed out twice, $30 investment, and then you're selling for up to $415, right? Just one contract. If you're moving big into a move like this with 50, 60, 70 contracts, you're talking about making 30,000 plus in less than from 11:30, and then being out by 12:25, and you're bagging 30 grand plus if you're doing big contracts. But you're always expecting the I gotcha, right? Generally, they're always going to expire, these options, worthless. The powers that be can shift this price. That's why I wanted to bring up a site I stumbled on called Dark Gamma. Dark Gamma is going to be one of the best edges you can have in the market. It's right here. It's going to help you basically build. It's going to help you build all the position levels that you need to be aware of from the big players. You got your gamma flip lines, your put walls, your call walls. You got your intraday price action of the interest levels of all the written options. But it's going to go over all the different relative information that you need to help be aware of things like max pain. Yesterday, SPX, 10 minutes before the bell, tapped max pain almost by the penny as soon as the bell closed, right? So they are relevant numbers to be aware of, so you can expect these trend changes in the market. and then finding the I gotcha levels following the price of the options. So real important. It certainly helped my trading more than anything, just operating by times and even numbers in the market. You can see right here, not a coincidence. It's 11 o'clock here, and then on the dot at 11:30, you're getting a trend change, right? And that's a good way to help keep yourself in check and also be aware of when it's time to cut those losers quick, because you don't want to be the guy holding the bag, buying all these options way up in here. Even if you're trading shares, you need to be aware of where the I gotcha is going to be at, right? You're not going to be losing as much as a zero DTE trader, which generally can blow their accounts easier than anybody. But that's why we just extract capital as fast as we can from the market, using generally 20-minute and 45-minute trades, and it helps you kind of get on the right side of the trade, especially when you're watching the price of the option, and then also being aware of the put wall, the call wall, the gamma flip lines, and where the market makers must hedge their positions to make sure they screw both sides evenly and get these options to expire worthless. That's what the game is right now. You can see this chop fest. If it comes back and taps this price later, everybody from here holding, if they're holding because of greed or whatever reason, they're going to be negative. As soon as it taps this level, everybody's screwed. So you really got to be in and out if you're going to be trading zero DTE. Be aware of all these levels which affect the market. And believe me, these guys are powerful enough to push this price where it needs to be by times to make sure they always come out ahead as much as they can. And that's the best part about this, is that when you realize that the market can be shifted by only a very few people, it allows you to help expect the unexpected and then move with them, not against them. You guys take care, man. I'll put out another video soon.